Make you step out, get some in now, let your head out to some.
It's another banger video. Guys, if you just tuned in, please don't forget to join the family. Press your post notification button so that you can get notified every single time that we drop a banger video. If you're already part of the family, then you know what to do. You should have had your glass already and grab your drink, grab your wine, grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your juice, grab your water, grab your yes. Welcome to Nation. See, it's another banger video, guys. I think majority of the reason why I don't care and I do all of these story times about like my family and stuff like that is because there's always something. I'm always the one in the wrong. So it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna own it. And now you're probably wondering, what does Lulu mean by this? Like, what did you do, girl? Stay tuned so that I can tell you what the fuck I did. This lady, y'all remember I told y'all about my aunt who my aunt who dated a Benten who was younger than her, ne? And it was an issue because every time I would come around, it would be a thing of like, whoa, you're trying to talk to my man, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. Yeah, I would be washing the kids in the bathroom and designing on some. You've been in here too long, simply because her man is standing in the doorway just saying hi to the kids after he's coming back from work. It was just a lot going on, and it was a matter of, oh, okay, cool, well, if that's the case, let me just pack my stuff and go, because clearly I'm not wanted here, you know, even though I was there to like help and stuff like that. Sharp. So remember, that's how our relationship ended, because she wanted nothing to do with me at that point in time. I'm gonna call her Brenda. I'm gonna call my aunt Brenda. Ne? Sharp. I'm gonna call my aunt Brenda, and I'm going to call her husband Antonio no Brenda. Ne? Sharp. So guys, fast forward. Ne? My aunt calls me on some, listen, I know that you and I didn't end off on the right foot and stuff like that, and I just want to start over, and I just feel like I just want to have a good time with my husband and things like that, and I feel like there's no one else who will take better care of the kids than you. So if you don't mind just pulling through and stuff like that, obviously I will pay for the trip. Come and see us. Ne? Sharp. So obviously that I can babysit the children. So, guys, I'm not the type to hold grudges, especially when it comes to family. Like, if they forgive me, I'm grateful, because I'd be saying a lot of shit. So I was like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? I'm assuming maybe she hasn't seen my story time. I don't know what it is. But I was like, you know what? A win is a win. Ne? Sharp. Fine, grab my things. I tell my mom I make my way to my aunt. Sharp. So, so now, guys, after this happens, when I arrived there, like, Nyanike, my aunt is like happy dandy and stuff like that. You can see that she's truly let bygones be bygones. Like, she's no longer stuck on what happened previously. And I'm so glad, because Nama was not there. Like, you're my aunt, dude. Like, come on, you know? Ne, sharp. So again, Nyanike, fine, guys, we have a good time. I chill with Brenda and Antonia for a few days, and with their kids, because they're there for like 3 days before they leave, ne? At their house. So we're all just chilling, having family time. We're having braais, like, it's nice. We're having a good time. We're going to movie theaters. I'm bonding with the kids. Antonio's kid is there. Brenda's kid is also there. Like, it's just nice and happy families. We're having a good time. She's no longer making a big fuss, whether Antonio is standing right next to me or is standing there or whatever. Like, you can see, but she's comfortable. So I don't know what happened or what changed. If maybe they went to couples therapy, because I did see a therapist number lying somewhere when I was cleaning. But child, I was minding my own business. As long as they are happy, then that had nothing to do with me. You understand? Whatever it is that we're doing, nothing to do with me. Ne? Cool. They leave, they go on their trip. They go. I think they went to Zambia. Is it Zambia, guys? It is Zambia. Something like that. Zambia or Zanzibar, one of the two. They go to their trip. Guys, fine, they go away. I'm chilling with the kids. I'm having a good time and stuff like that. I can see the pictures, palm trees, gumnandi. I can see the oceans and the videos, having a good time. It's giving bikini. It's giving fine babe, fine gent. Like, the content that they're serving is serving. Like, the content is contenting. It's giving. And I'm truly and genuinely just happy for my aunt, because you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Hey, guys, fast forward. I don't know what happens. This man and this lady come back, and they've been back now for a day, sharp, after the 2-week trip. After they're back for a day, guys, and upon their arrival, I can see that my aunt is not well, guys. Like, she's not doing well. You can see my eyes are red and droopy. You can see that she's lost some body weight, and her face is also just starting to like sink in. Her eyes, like the whole situation, Jay, is just not giving, and like, you know what I mean. And I'm not happy about it because I'm like, well, what happened? And I keep asking, what happened? What happened? What happened? And they both actually don't know what's going on, and they've been getting meds and they've been getting things for it, but no one has actually gone to go and see a doctor. Guys, I think my first mistake in this situation was getting a doctor involved. Maybe it was not my place, cook papa, but at the end of the day, she didn't look well. Fine, I call a doctor and stuff like that, and I ask about, okay, cool, like what's going on? I call an ambulance. Because this one time she's in the kitchen and she's just in jail, guys. Wonder when someone loses their balance and she falls. And I'm like, how, why? I call the ambulance. I'm like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I call the ambulance. Ambulance comes, gay, and they pick this lady up. They put her in the stretcher, whatever. She leaves. Mind you, Antonio is at work now at this time because now they're back at work. And I just have a few more days before I go home. Fine, guess she goes to the hospital. I send Antonio a message, but listen, I called an ambulance to girl file. This happened and this happened and this happened. Antonio reads the message, blue tick. How? Then I don't think much of it. I'm like, okay, maybe these are the boundaries or whatever. Maybe I don't know, the new rules at therapy was don't respond to your wife's niece or something. I don't know. I try to call him and stuff just so that when he gets out of work, he can go straight to the hospital, because I can't go because I'm here with the kids, ne? And I'm not sure whether I should go, you know what I mean? I don't know. So ambulance man promised, well, okay, fine, gay is gonna update me on what's going on and stuff like that, because I think also she was just going in and out of unconsciousness, of consciousness. So okay, fine, gay, I get ready, I get the boys ready also, because I can see by Antonio's not responding, ne? Sharp. Hey guys, better all 4, better 5, better 6, Antonio's not home. Hey guys, we request, we go to the hospital and we tell them that, okay, fine, my aunt is here and things like that. They show us to her room and things like and stuff like that, ne? Sharp. When we get there, the doctor speaks to me and he's like, where's the husband, spouse, whatever? And I'm like, no, like I'm just the next of kin, because the husband is still at work and is not answering or whatever. So fine, go, doctor tells me, but no, like, oh, girl, like, is sick. Like when I say she's sick, but I would rather not say what it was. But a girl like was sick, guys. But it's something that it's just one of those things that you have to live with, type of situations. So yeah, it was shocking that it happened, and it's a thing whereby maybe if she has it, he could also possibly have it, type of thing, you know. So he needed to know about this, and it's not my business to know, but had he been there, he would have known first, and I wouldn't have had even, like, you know what I mean, like they wouldn't even have had to tell me. But manje Antonio akaphendula phone. Hey, sana uBrenda ke sana ndingene ngaphakathi room ngenayo. I'm like, Brenda, you okay? Hey, Brenda's like, obviously she's weak and she's telling me, no, she's not feeling okay, but she had suspected by it could be this. And when she had told Antonio by it could be this. For example, let's say bronchitis or something, I'm making an example. And Antonio was like, there's no ways that I could get bronchitis. What are people going to say? I'm not going to acknowledge them. I'm not going to acknowledge that. I'm not going to accept that and whatever. And I'm like, well, now that you have it, he probably also has it. Doesn't matter who got it, where, how, and when. I don't need to know the fine details, but he needs to know about this and he should be here. Why is he not here yet? Sharp. Hey, I get guys with Brenda's like, listen, the doctor's like, listen, Brenda needs to stay here for a couple more days to recover. We go back home with the boys because it's late, man. Fine, we go back home. Hey, bo. There's Antonio sitting on the couch, beer on one hand, Casa Lager, sports on the other side. And I'm like, did you get my message? Because I try to call you and I message you and everything to tell you what's going on. This man's is on some, yeah, no, I got your message and stuff like that. Like, what do you expect me to do? Like, what am I supposed to do about this? My man, your wife is in hospital. Like, she's in hospital. And you know, by this situation could be fatal. You know, you understand what I'm saying? And if you are so in denial about what is happening, and I'm telling him what's going on, and he has this shocked look on his face, and I'm like, if you're in denial on what's happening, that means you're not going to take care of her when she comes back home, because you're so in denial about what's happening. Yo, guys, that it makes me so livid. This man is like, no, listen, if you want to take care of her, then by all means, go ahead. But I'm not going to the hospital. The hospital makes me feel uncomfortable. And I'm like, does the hospital make you feel uncomfortable? Guys, he says he's allergic to hospitals.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Your wife is in hospital. She fainted, she fell. You know what I mean? You understand? And I'm telling you, by condition 18, you, but like what the doctors are saying, this man is on some, I just don't do hospitals. Ever since my dad died, I can't even enter and whatnot. I get sick and whatnot. I just don't do hospitals. And I'm like, well, who's supposed to go and visit and check on your wife and bring her food and bring her things? Because even now, like, she wants her PJs, shoes, things like that. At Umfana, he's not going there. Yeah, that. He's not going there. And if you want to go, then you're more than welcome to go. Guys, ben on ba. Guys, upenten upogile. Guys, upenten upogile. Like, he's not going to the hospital. He's adamant. Fine, I call Brenna and I'm like, listen, this is the situation. This man says he's not coming to see you. Kanti, what's going on here? What's happening in this household? This girl is like, no, like, don't force him. If baby doesn't want to come, then it's okay. Guys, I'm telling you, she stayed for another week in the hospital after that. Did he come? No, he never. When she was then being discharged, he requested me, asked me to call my mom and ask if maybe she can't come down to come and take care of Ugal while he leaves, or can Ugal just be discharged and then perhaps be transferred to the Cape Town hospital, or can you to us, because he just can't be in a state where he sees his wife looking like that and stuff like that. It's just not okay for the kids. And in fact, he doesn't want her in the house because what if it's still contagious? Mind you, guys, this thing is not contagious by touching or whatever. You know what I mean? He's like, what if it's contagious and stuff like that? And I'm like, my dude, you probably also have it. You guys were together for a whole week. Like, what are you on about? If anything, you're the one that's going to kill these kids by staying here. You should go get yourself checked out. And her being transferred to Cape Town because when are you saying you can't stand the smell of the hospital? In fact, also the smell of sick people and the fact that she must come back into this house. Mind you, that time it's my aunt's house. Woo, guys, I was so livid. Like, I was so mad. And I'm telling my aunt what's going on. And it's like, it's not registering in her head that her man's the one that's saying this and he's not going to stay foot in the hospital. And she must just do as she pleases. And she must just find a way out of the situation. Guys, fast forward, what I did was, because I was so mad and I was telling my mom about it, and I was like, okay, fine, I know but I had no right to do this, but I did it anyways. Guys, I packed the open 10 stuff, Antonio, I packed his things, I put them in a bag and everything, packed up every single thing that said Antonio, because mind you, it's my aunt's house, and I know the design and the whatever, I know that she put Antonio only brought himself and his clothes. You understand? That's the only thing that he brought when he married this lady. In fact, I'm pretty sure she could have paid for it herself. It's very possible. No one talks about it in the family, but it's highly likely. So anyways, I pack up his things and that guys, honestly, and I know where he works. I put them in an Uber, deliver them at work, and they get dropped off at reception. After that, I changed the locks of the door, guys. I was so livid, and also I was so sure that my aunt was going to dump this man. As much as I've got no right to do what I did, I admit that perhaps there I was wrong. I overstepped, but I was so sure that she was going to dump this man. Guys, Mna literally locked this door. Well, that door. Locked that door, guys, and everything. Guys, I legit locked that door. I changed the locks. I called the locksmith. I changed the locks. Oh, Betuna. And after that, I took the boys. I took myself. We went to the hospital to chill with the Brenda the entire day. And I didn't say jack to Brenda. Now, when that man was calling and I could see that the Brenda's phone was ringing, I literally just silent, put it away, and just distracted her with conversation. Mind you, now she's okay with him not calling and even checking up because she's accepted that he's just not coming to the hospital and stuff. Nah, sharp, not a problem. So yeah, guys, he's calling the whole time. Eventually, this man shows up to the hospital. The doctor's like, your spouse is outside. Guys, the excitement on Brenda's face when she heard that her spouse is literally outside and he wants to come in. I guess the doctor lets him in and everything. When he comes in, first thing he says is, hey, why did you lock the door and stuff like that? Why did you change the locks? And I'm like, oh, so you are able to get up off your bum and come to the hospital when it suits you and you're being inconvenienced, even though your wife is at the hospital and you should have been here from day one. Guys, what? Zombie movie. And I'm telling you, she was mad at me. She's mad at me for doing what I did. But I was protecting her, and I could see by that this man is an asshole. You know what I mean? She was mad at me, and I'm like, Gandhi, what is going on in this marriage? Like, what is this thing? Is this a business transaction? What's going on? What do I not know here? Because this man don't love you, child. He loves your things for sure, and he loves what you do for him, and he loves how understanding you are of him, that you will kiss the ground that he walks on and the bubble gum that's under his feet as well. You will lick it off. So yeah, guys, no, she got mad at me, and I was forced to give this guy the keys. He took the keys, and then he left. He proceeded to leave. leaving me at the hospital with those two boys and his wife. Guys, what you tell Mamela, I just feel like when every time you come here, you just ruin things and stuff like that. So perhaps if you could leave. Also, if you could just take the boys with you for a little while till my mans and I fix stuff. And I'm paying for the trip for you to go back to Cape Town and stuff like that. And we'll just come and get the boys and stuff like that. Nim, sharp. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I felt like an asshole for saying that because I knew that she was not okay. But I just said I'm not doing that. If this is what's going to happen and I'm being asked to go back home, I'm leaving the kids with Antonio. Antonio must take off from work and to take care of his boys. Because at the end of the day, it's not like I'm a paid nanny around here or whatever. Since I'm the asshole, let me go home with the Sikru Sam that I came with here. I'm leaving. And that was the case and I went home, guys. But like, it just made me think, guys, what is it that they have inside Parati within them that makes us so obsessed to the point where we are willing to put our values aside and whatnot and willing to be mistreated just so that they can stay? Even a person doesn't have jack to their name besides what they're wearing, the clothes that are on their back, and the little carrier bag that they're carrying around in your house and slinging their little, you know what I mean? Guys, I've learned my lesson though. I
Take a step out, get some air now. Let your head down. To some iceberg, you'll be heavy.